Welcome to this 3CX training video on configuring an analog gateway. An analog gateway connects your 3CX system to traditional analog phone lines or analog devices. In this video, you'll learn how to set it up step by step. To configure the analog gateway, log into your 3CX admin console and follow these steps. First, go to Voice and Chat, then click on Add Gateway. The configurations on the screen are between 3CX v20 and an analog gateway. Give a name and a default route. Then put the line's number as the trunk main number. And also make sure you copy the authentication ID and the password and paste them in the Dinstar port configuration. Lastly, make sure that the server registrar has the Dinstar IP address. We can create outbound rule manually, or rule will be created at the time of the gateway creation. You can assign any extension to be allowed to use this line. You can also mention the line number as the outbound caller ID. Now we move to the Dinstar network configuration. Step 1. Connect network cable to G0 port and configure the IP address manually using the default IP of analog gateway. Step 2. Change the network mode to bridge. Step 3. Configure the manual IP address of the network IP range and make DNS to 8.8.8.8 and 4.4.4.4. For the SIP server configuration, follow this. Step 1. Give the IP address of 3CX in SIP server and primary outbound proxy for connectivity, peer-to-peer connection. Step 2. Save, need to restart the gateway to take effect. Next up is the port configuration. Step 1. Connect the analog line to port 0 in analog gateway that need to be configured, based on number of lines. Step 2. In registration, enable the checkbox. Step 3. Give display name, any name. Step 4. In SIP user ID and authentication ID and password, copy and paste the authentication ID and password from 3CX. Outgoing call can be configured as follow. Step 1. Index number, any number. Step 2. Give description as outgoing call. Step 3. Select SIP server, calls initiated from 3CX 5/5. Step 4. Give caller prefix and called prefix as any. Step 5. Select the port export 0. Last step is to save. Incoming call can be configured as follow. Step 1. Index number, any number. Step 2. Give description as incoming call. Step 3. Select port 0, to which port the calls are received. Step 4. Give caller prefix and called prefix as any. Step 5. Calls to select SIP server for landing calls to 3CX. Last step is to check the port status, as it should be marked registered. You've now connected your analog gateway with 3CX, enabling your PBX to handle traditional analog lines or devices. This allows you to modernize your communication while keeping compatibility with legacy systems. Watch our other tutorials to learn more about how 3CX can empower your communication. See you next time.